In March of 1997, police entered a mansion in Rancho Santa Fe, California. Inside the house, they discovered one of the most disturbing cult tragedies in modern American history. 39 people were found dead. But what disturbed investigators most wasn't just the deaths themselves. It was the fact that many members appeared completely calm, as if they genuinely believed they were about to leave Earth forever. The group called themselves Heaven's Gate, and they believed they were about to leave Earth forever. The movement began in 1972 when Marshall Applewhite met a nurse named Bonnie Nettles in Texas. Almost immediately, the two became convinced they had been chosen for a higher purpose. They believed they were the two witnesses described in the Book of Revelation. According to Applewhite and Nettles, human beings were not meant to remain on Earth. They claimed the human body was only a temporary container, and that the next stage of evolution existed somewhere beyond this world. They called it the next level. In 1975, the group began holding meetings in California and Oregon. The gatherings attracted hundreds of followers. Many abandoned their families, jobs, relationships, and entire lives to follow Applewhite and Nettles. Members believed they were preparing to board an alien spacecraft that would eventually take them to the next level. Applewhite and Nettles predicted a major prophetic event they called the demonstration. According to them, they would be killed, resurrected, and transformed. The prophecy never happened. Many followers left. The remaining members became increasingly isolated from society. By 1976, the group stopped accepting new members entirely. They relocated to Texas and lived together in near-total isolation. Former members later described the group less like a religion and more like a strict training program. Everything changed in 1985. Bonnie Nettles died from liver cancer. Until that moment, the group believed they would physically ascend to the next level while still alive. Nettles' death forced Applewhite to completely reshape the group's beliefs. Over time, the movement became more extreme. Members were encouraged to reject nearly every human impulse, including sexuality. Applewhite increasingly taught that Earth was corrupted and doomed. By the early 1990s, only a small group of committed followers remained. But despite their isolation, the rise of the internet unexpectedly gave Heaven's Gate a new platform. Some members created a web design business called Higher Source to financially support the group. At the same time, they used online forums and websites to spread their beliefs. Even today, the original Heaven's Gate website still exists online, almost completely unchanged. In 1997, a comet called Hale-Bopp passed near Earth. Around the internet, rumors began spreading that a hidden spacecraft was traveling behind it. Most people dismissed the theory immediately, but Applewhite believed the comet was a sign. Before their deaths, many members recorded farewell videos. What disturbed investigators later wasn't violence or panic. It was how calm everyone seemed. Several members smiled directly into the camera. Some thanked Applewhite for helping them reach the next level. When authorities entered the house on March the 26th, they found the bodies carefully arranged beneath purple shrouds. Suitcases stood beside them, packed as if they were preparing for a journey. The deaths shocked the world. But in some ways, the strangest part of the story still remains online. decades later. The Heaven's Gate website is still active, frozen in time, like a digital message left behind by people who truly believed they were about to leave this world forever.